Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Dhena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Today, the topic is about spiritual fitness and meditating on the perspective that all things must pass. And also that we can develop an awareness. And by develop, I mean increase our awareness and our awareness capacity so that we go beyond fear. Fear is a level of consciousness through which we interact with the world in a certain way, and we judge what's happening based on a limited perspective. So I will be making the case today about the ways in which we can expand our awareness and our perspective, almost synonymous words, at least the way I'm using them, so that we can go beyond this plane of fear, which is a non-productive plane of consciousness. And then I'll talk a little bit about the practicalities of developing an awareness program. There's always a program for humans. Of course, there's a program for animals also, but it's more dictated by nature. But human beings can rewrite their program based on a wisdom and direction from those who have chalked out a path. And by following that program, by working the program, they can elevate themselves. This is one of the fundamental theses upon which practice, and as primarily what I'm talking about here is spiritual practice in body, mind, and spirit is based. So how does that sound to everybody? Great, nobody said no. Thank you. So I'm going to take some reflections, and this will be interactive. So when I do take reflections, feel free to unmute yourself at the bottom of the screen. And if you want to be seen also, which we don't mind, because with all of this social distancing going on, it's good to see some other humans, happy humans, or unhappy, for whichever, in various places. Hey, Anna, good to see you. Why don't we just start with a couple of you, give a very brief call in, like why you joined the call today. Just if you have any thoughts, what inspired you to sign up and come on? Anyone want to say? It'll just help develop that atmosphere of reciprocity.
I'll go ahead.
Yes, please.
Go ahead, man.
Oh, okay. Just say I'm David Hogg. I joined today just because I'm very interested in the topic and really interested in see how I can expand who I am as a person and just improve.
Love that. Thank you very much, David. Really great to have you.
Thanks.
Anyone else want to check in?
I wanted to get a little bit more knowledge about fear and stress, and I don't want to say like how to handle it, but maybe learn to pay more attention to other things instead of just focusing on being either that fear or that anger or whatever.
Yeah. Really good. Very practical. Thank you for sharing that. That's very helpful. How about two more? Anyone want to check in? What brought you here today? Go ahead. Overcome the fear factor and just jump in.
Hey, Vaisesika. Hey, Manu. It's Sarah. Nice to
Sarah.
see you.
Great to see you. Yeah.
Yeah, fear is just like one of the biggest lessons personally of my life. Just it seems to get in the way of like almost everything that I'm trying to attain at like a higher level or a deeper level. It usually is in the recipe, if not for the whole reason of fear, it's fear related, or at least it's one of the reasons, or blocks and barriers.
Yeah, very nice. Very helpful, and I'm sure it's something we can all relate to. Great, thank you. And I think, Anna, were you just about to jump in? And Simone also. Go ahead, Simone.
So I think in the current, in the light of everything that is happening worldwide right now, it is good to just check yourself also on, how you feel and how fearful it can make you feel. And I think it's just very sneaky. Fear is sneaky. It's when it's in places we sometimes don't think to say that. Sometimes it's covered up by other emotions. So just was curious to hear your thoughts.
I love it. Yeah, and through dialectic and, talking about it, there's a way in which we can sort of reverse engineer where it's coming from and discover where those sneaky spots are that it's coming in. And that really helps us develop an awareness. One of the aspects of the spiritual approach is understanding that our basic consciousness is full of light. And when we bring that light out, it tends to dissipate the shadows very naturally. And fear is like a shadow, actually. One more, Anna, I think you were going to jump in, and then I'll start with a few of the agenda items. Are you there? Okay.
I'm in a research.
Yeah, there you are. Okay, go ahead.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
I'm excited to be here with everyone today to connect, to stay open and vulnerable. So, thank you.
Open and vulnerable. Very good. Yes. This is one of the main suggestions given in the wisdom literatures. For instance, Bhagavad Gita says it starts with a list of 20 items that open one to knowledge and the secrets of the world. And the first two on the list are humility and pridelessness. And vulnerability falls somewhere in those categories. Just being open to the fact that I don't know. And it's okay to deal with the world as a mystery and not charge at it and say, I'm going to take out all the secrets with a crowbar. If we're more open and admit that we're a little helpless, that can really aid us on our path through life. When I think that I'm supposed to figure everything out and that I should know everything, it's a little daunting. And sometimes with the scientific approach, which is very much necessary in practical aspects of life, sometimes it doesn't apply necessarily to our overall approach to the world. Sometimes the point of being vulnerable and open and humble and embracing our helplessness is a way that ushers in a lot of, paradoxically, a lot of help comes in when we admit that we're helpless. So thank you very, very much for sharing, all of you. So let me add a few thoughts to the conversation as we go forward. And the first item that I listed in dealing with fearlessness through awareness is developing a perspective that all things must pass. And there's a mantra ascribed to this too shall pass. And if you'd all say it one time, just so your own ears can hear it. Just say it one time, this too shall pass. Yeah.
This too shall pass.
Yeah, this too shall pass. There's a fable that comes with this that is well known, and it's told in many different ways, as many fables are, about a king who wanted to test his head minister. In fact, he wanted to give his minister a cause to be a little bit humble. So he gave him a task. He said, there is a ring, and it is a ring that upon seeing it, a happy person will become sad, and a sad person will become happy. And I want you to go out and find that ring, and you have 6 months. You have to bring it back on the national holiday, which is 6 months from now, and present it to me. So the minister, very eager to please the king, went out. And for 6 months, he searched all throughout the kingdom, asking everyone, is there any knowledge that you have in your family of such a ring? And of course, the king was thinking, this is a ridiculous task. He'll never find it. He just wanted the minister to come back and admit that he couldn't find it. And this seemed to be the case on the last day. The minister decided, to take a walk, and very pensively, in a mood of sadness that he had failed in his mission, was walking through the bazaar. And it was early in the morning, so the shopkeepers were just putting out their wares. And he saw a venerable old man who was putting out an ornate but worn carpet, and he was setting upon it many of his wares for sale, like jewelry, and he had rings. So in a last act of desperation, the minister approached the man and said, "Have you ever heard of a ring upon which seeing a happy person becomes sad and a sad person becomes happy?" And the merchant said, "Why, of course, I have it here, and I will present it to you now." So he picked out from the stack a worn old golden ring, and then he inscribed it and handed it over to the minister. The minister, who had been morose, looked at it and he smiled. He put it in his pocket and he headed back to meet the king. And in a mood of being triumphant and completing his mission, he went before the king, who was surrounded by his other courtesans. And the king said, "So, did you find it?" And he replied, did the minister, "Yes, I found it," much to the surprise of the king. And he handed it over to the king. And the king, who was smiling, then became sad, and his countenance changed. And the shopkeeper had inscribed on the inside of the ring that this too shall pass. And the king, in his mind, then thought, all my power, all my wealth, everything I have now, it's only here for a few days and it'll be gone. And his joy in being the head person and having everything at his beck and call would only be there for a short time and disappear. And so those who are sad at the time, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling that you're oppressed, but you hear this saying, "This too shall pass," then you'll be able to rise above. You're increasing your awareness. Your perspective is going higher above what it is now, locked into this is everything. And when you rise to that level, this too shall pass, you're embracing another reality from a higher level. You're seeing that the whole world is changing, but I'm not changing. I'm going to be the witness even as it changes from one thing to the next. So remember this mantra, that this too shall pass, because it's very powerful in staying what it is said in the Bhagavad Gita, a text that I'll refer to again and again. It's a wisdom text that teaches the art of living and yoga. And in that teaching, the speaker, the teacher, Krishna, says that one should practice being steady in happiness or distress, loss or gain, victory or defeat. Stay the same, do your duty, but don't become consumed with the ups and downs. Stay equal. Things are never as good as they seem or as bad as they seem, and this too shall pass. And yesterday, when I was in my garden, I was sitting doing my mantra meditation, and I was looking out of the garden, appreciating how everyone in my garden, the little finches are flitting around as the sun was coming up. The earthworms were going across the garden path, and everyone was moving about unconcerned with the stock market, with the coronavirus. And I saw the earthworm and I was mentally having a conversation with him. And it's like, "Hey, have you heard the news? The world's in a tailspin." And the earthworm was like, "Nah, I haven't heard about that." I'm going from this side of the path to the other side of the path because I smell some really good dirt. And I thought, he has no real concern about the goings on in the world. And for a moment, I thought, well, let me have earthworm consciousness. Let me think the way an earthworm thinks. And suddenly, grounded to the moving creatures in my garden, I felt like, oh, there's no real problem of the way the world's going. It's only my way that I think it has to go. When I develop an idea that the world has to move in a certain way, and that is my way, and then it moves the opposite way, that's what I call trouble. And when it moves really fast in the way, I mean, it's always moving in an opposite way, and I'm fighting against it. But when it moves really fast against the way I thought it should go, that's what I call a disaster. But what is a disaster to an earthworm? So I looked up also when thinking about this idea of the changing natures and perspective, and thinking about my friend, the earthworm, that the lifespan of different creatures, because this helps with perspective, is remembering what is the beginning and the end of our field of activity in this world, to think in a higher perspective. And oftentimes I can forget that I have a beginning and an end for this body in this world. And when I start to assume that I should stay forever in every situation I'm in, including in this earthly body I have, then there's some sense that the world's moving against me. For instance, I'm getting old. So why is that happening? Well, it happens to be what happens to a material body. And if I go against that, I mean, there's a lot of surgeries I could do, and there's a lot of different things I could do to hold on to it. But it's going to go. It's going to go in that direction. So if I hold back and I don't accept it, not to say, not to try to stay healthy and all these kind of things, but understand that there is a beginning and an end, and be accepting of it. So here's a few notes about how long different living entities live in this world, just for perspective. So there is, let's say the rabbit lives for 10 years. If you had a 10-year scope and you said, I'm living for 10 years, what would you think? And how about a guinea pig? 4 years. A mosquito fish, that's a fish that eats mosquitoes, he lives for 2 years. The house mouse, she lives for 1 year. Dragonfly, 4 months. Housefly, 4 weeks. Drone ants, 3 weeks. A gastrotrich, which is a little living entity that lives in the ocean, 3 days. And how about our friend the mayfly? From the time it comes out of gestation and jumps out of its little sac, it lives for 24 hours a day. It comes from a category of living entities that are called ephemerotera. And that comes from the word ephemeros, which is Greek for lasting 1 day. So if you think about it, there are living entities, and I've seen these in India. I'm usually in India in October, and there's these little, tiny little bugs. They're called Diwali germs, and they're born in the afternoon. They get really excited about their whole society and, the opportunity of mating and everything else by the late afternoon. By the evening, they're just going crazy, and in the morning, they're all dead. Their life cycle is about as long as a mayfly, about 24 hours a day. So what do they see, and how do they view the world? So I'm saying that I may have a perspective that I'm going to live forever. It's not realistic. But if I understand the ephemeral nature of the body and the cycle that I'm in, it gives me a perspective that I'm moving through here. And when I become accepting of that fact, and I also see that all things will pass, and I'm able to let them pass, this sense of fear is no longer tangible, and it doesn't grip me because I'm accepting. So understanding that there is a flow of time, it's moving, and seeing it for what it is, observing it, but not grabbing onto it and trying to yank it back. This is one of the ways in which we can overcome fear. And this is this is what is called the way it is. This is how it is. So it means embracing reality, seeing things for what they are. And there's a saying in one of the ancient wisdom texts called the Srimad Bhagavatam that says that distinguishing, the purpose of the book is distinguishing reality from illusion for the welfare of all. And so embracing that reality and seeing actually what is our essential nature, which is I'm going to talk a little bit about more in detail next, is a way to overcome the inevitable fear due to irrational thinking that comes in this along with this body. So I'll just take a couple reflections or a question to amplify this particular topic. Go ahead, Sarah. I can tell you're ready to go. Oh, I thought you were. Okay. If you have a reflection or if you have a question about something that had a jagged edge on it that I just mentioned, just let me know.
I have a question. So
Yes.
you talk about sort of rationalizing, things will pass. And for me, it's always that sort of analytical part of my mind that understands that, but the emotional side doesn't always quite get there. How do you kind of force yourself to actually buy into it, I guess?
Yeah, that's a very good point. In the Bhagavad Gita, there's a description of a hierarchy that we're always working with within our own selves. And it's described by many psychologists in different ways. But this is how the Gita, which is a nickname for the Bhagavad Gita, describes it. Lowest of all are the senses. And the senses interact with the world sort of spontaneously. When the senses see something that's an object of their enjoyment, they just grab it. They don't think about it. And above the senses is the mind. The mind is described as a clearinghouse for all the sense impulses. They're all in there. And then above the mind is the intelligence. And the intelligence has what's called, or can be developed, is called in Sanskrit vivek, or discrimination, the power to discriminate. So the mind accepts or rejects based on its conditioning. And people accept certain things or reject other things based on how they've conditioned their mind. What's one person's food is another person's poison, right? Mm-hmm. So then the intelligence can be developed, and this is called DSI, or deliberate spiritual intelligence, when the intelligence becomes discriminating and thinking about, if I delay gratification, what is the reward? I mean, that's something that the mind and the senses don't do, but the intelligence does. And it can be developed. And above the intellect, or the buddhi, the intelligence is the atma, or the actual conscious self. So it's sitting above all those, but it's taking its information through these other entities. So in one sense, it's important to develop vivek, or discrimination, by doing what we're doing now. When we have these kinds of discussions, we start to look at the world in a different way, rather than just being swept away by the current news cycle where everyone has a similar mantra. And as I said in one of my videos recently, if somebody's profiting off the information they're giving you, be careful. Their perspective may not be completely helpful. And so take yourself out of it and think philosophically. This kind of discrimination can actually help you to deal with the situation. At the same time, as you mentioned, there's a kind of a visceral or emotional response that seems to be different from the vivek, or the buddhi, right? And that I'll talk about in the third section here, is to have an awareness program and work it every day. So nothing succeeds like having one's own direct realization. And this is called chit samadhi in Sanskrit. So chit means an awareness of our actual spiritual nature beyond the body. That there's this description in all the wisdom literatures, like the Yoga Sutras and elsewhere, that the body is a yantra, it's a machine, and we're riding in the machine. So there's a difference between me and the machine. And I can understand that intellectually, but still the emotional part, checks in, and it starts spinning out of control for various reasons we've talked about in other seminars. For instance, I interpret it in a certain way, and then my body, hearing my mind's interpretation of what's happening to me, then reacts. It starts to perspire and the heart beats faster. And then that sends back to the mind, and the mind says, it must be true, because look at what my body's doing, right? So there's this loop that we get caught in. And the intellect can only do so much. But if we have a spiritual practice, and this is part of the spiritual fitness program that we talk about, that where we can have what's called chit samadhi, we can have even one moment of absorption beyond the flow of time, where we're experiencing that I'm actually the witness of all that's going on. I'm not actually my life situation, I'm the life that's observing it. And that's something beyond intellectualizing. All the wisdom literatures say you can experience for yourself. In other words, you're a conscious being, and you can become conscious that you're conscious. And when you see your own consciousness, this is called chit samadhi. You're outside the wheel of time. It's such a nourishing experience. It's beyond time. And this is what gives you the ability actually to move about the world and not get caught in the gears of time that are, grinding away. And if you put your hand in, then your arm goes in and you just get pulled in naturally like that. Did that help?
Yeah, that was awesome. It was really good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, David.
We do have a question on the Zoom chat from Ken.
Okay.
Question is, how do we align between the new natural and mechanical world to find peace, given we are all just a ripple in the instance in the ocean of time?
Could you say the last sentence again, please?
How do we align between the natural and mechanical world to find peace, given we are just a ripple instance in the ocean of time?
Well, that's very nice and poetical too. Well, partly what I was just talking about. It's a matter of developing a perspective, which is what we're doing here, and that any rational human being can do, and which we do all the time. For instance, if you're driving down the freeway and someone hits your new car, how do you feel? Anyone?
Be angry for sure.
Okay, so now how do we philosophize that when we get home and our friends say, bummer, your car got wrecked, you just bought that. And then we say, philosophically, oh, comma, it's just a car, right? That's philosophy. That's a higher perspective. We do it all the time. Someone leaves us and then we say, well, there's others in the world. That's philosophy. We're taking a different perspective. So this is one thing that we do. And the other thing that we can do is actually have an awareness program or a practice that allows us to introspect and experience something beyond the flow of our own mind and the loop of the mind and the body that are always going on. And this is what's described in the Yoga Sutra. The mind is subjected to these vrittis. Vritti means something that's always turning. They're like little tapes. And we pick them up from the environment and they go in. And until we can actually make the mind placid and be able to see beyond the ruminations and the disturbances that are there within the mind, then we can't experience the self. But even in a practice where you're able to get just a few moments of that kind of experience, that I'm okay, in this moment I'm okay, followed by I'm always in this moment. Like right now, we're all okay, right? Simone said yes. I mean, think about it. Right now you're okay, but your mind, my mind, is thinking the future. In the future, I cannot be okay. But I'm not in the future, I'm right here. And this is commonsensical, and it's something that's mentioned by many people and philosophers, that we're always in the moment. So by the practice of awareness, bringing your awareness to the present and experiencing what it feels like to unburden yourself from always thinking about what's going to happen, what's going to happen, what's going to happen next, and just saying what's happening right now. This is one of the practices of awareness that help us get out of the machinery of the mind and the movements of time, so we can experience that we're something superior to those movements, something that's an observer of all those things. So it is doable. Okay, so I'll just mention, and I have earlier, that there's a way that I wanted to mention something that the philosopher, the German philosopher Hegel, brought up, and that is that freedom, he said, is developed by discipline, which sounds contradictory, because if I'm going to be free, I want to just do whatever I want to do. But he gives the example that a child goes to school and has to discipline for later on becoming free to do what he or she wants to do. And so there's a way in which, through disciplining our mind through spiritual practice, for instance, introspection, meditation, and selfless service, doing some kind of a service out of compassion and out of a sense of duty to others, it helps us to come to a higher level. This is called karma yoga. I'm doing my work, but I'm doing it selflessly. I do some portion of it to start with. It helps put me in this perspective of my higher self and a higher purpose in life. And he talked about, did Hegel, the fact that we come to revelation when things actually step outside their normal course of activities. I'll tell you what I mean by that. For instance, in a forest, it seems like the status quo is that the forest is peaceful and is going on growing, but sometimes there's a fire. When I was in Muir Woods last year, I was walking through and I saw a little placard, and on it talked about the benefits of forest fires. And it gave a long list of the benefits to the forest of forest fires. There's a way in which it opens up the canopies of the forest so more light can come in. There's a nutrient-rich soil introduced as soon as the forest burns and so forth. And so there's this perspective that when there's a disintegration in my life, that is, my reality breaks down, the way I thought things were supposed to be breaks down, then there's a way in which Hegel says it comes back together, and he called it a reconstructed unity. In order to have that, there has to be periods when it breaks down. We see it in nature all the time, that things disintegrate, but then they build back up again. So he said, for human beings also, we should be aware of the fact that change and drastic movements outside our normal course of life are not the end of the world. They're actually a part of the process of becoming whole again and realizing a higher aspect of ourselves. And during this Corona situation, there's a lot of people talking about that. Like, there was this monk, I just read an article that he wrote from Wuhan, China, and he was saying, now the air is starting to clear, not so much smog because no cars. People are becoming a little bit more aware of their families. Otherwise, they were running out the door, going to work every day. I'm not belittling the suffering and whatever there is going on due to the epidemic, nor was this monk, but he was saying, just see, out of the chaos and out of the disaster comes a different perspective. And this is one of the ways in which Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita is talking about, see how things are always changing, and rather than using the mantra, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why am I being victimized? Take another mantra, which is, what is the lesson? What is the lesson? And keep saying it, what is the lesson? It's very hard to do because the mind is trained to be a victim and say, why me? I shouldn't be suffering like this. My reality should be just the way I wanted it to be. But Krishna and Hegel, they're all saying, no, look from a higher perspective. And you'll see when it breaks down, now you have opportunity to look and see how to reconstruct it in a better way. And that's what the monk in Wuhan was talking about, saying, now we can see. And many people are talking like that. Let's take a look. Were our lives in the world overheated? Here's an opportunity for us to look and see how to make improvements. Take this opportunity.
I just want to let you know that we are live on Facebook as well.
Oh, good. Okay.
And we do have another 10 minutes left. So we wanted to briefly touch upon the spiritual fitness that you mentioned and potentially have a japa session at the end.
Okay, thanks, JM, for keeping me on track. That's what he does for me all day long. Okay, so just take this very practical mantra, and that is, what's the lesson in this? And that's something you can do for small incidents in your life and for the macro incidents that are going on worldwide. Keep asking, what is the lesson? Because that's the way that you take advantage of the rich soil that comes from the forest fire. The next point is be aware of who you are. And it's all aiming towards this in the Bhagavad Gita. See that you're the life and not your life situation. You're observing your life, but you're not the life situation itself. That's always going to change, but you're going to remain the same as the observer of your life situation. That's always the home button, the safe place that you can come back to. And as I mentioned earlier, you can see that for yourself, especially if you establish a home practice. And this home practice, you'll be self-determining, and there are a few guidelines that we've put together just as an introductory, just to see what it feels like to pick up a couple of the ancient spiritual practices in our 21-day fitness challenge. And in this, you can take it up, use the parameters as much as you like or as little as you like, but you'll notice when there are some parameters and they're based on the teachings of the ancient literatures which give wisdom, you'll find a way in which your mind becomes more peaceful because you can connect to the program. And some of these practices, all of these practices are intrinsically beneficial for coming to a higher level of awareness. So let me just, do I have time to briefly discuss what they are, JM?
Yes.
Do you, okay, so they're divided into 3 categories. Please go ahead.
Yeah, should I just bring it up on the website?
Yeah.
You want to share it as well?
Okay, you can share the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So just share my screen and let me know when you can see it. You able to see the screen?
Yes, we can see it just fine.
Okay, great. So it's on the website. You can navigate to, just loading, give it a second.
Yeah, hopefully you'll navigate away from the picture as quickly as possible. While you're waiting.
Yeah, so within next steps, there is spiritual fitness link. And if you navigate there, then that section that you described is contained.
Okay, so the spiritual fitness 21-day challenge has 3 aspects: body, mind, and spirit.
So that can be accessed from here.
Oh, okay, good.
Should I show the tracker itself? Or
Sure, why don't you? That will make it concise for everyone to see.
so the tracker can be accessed from here. Yeah.
Okay, so here they are. This is for your own edification if you want to use it. And I do recommend it, because with human beings, as soon as we see a ladder, we want to climb it. And these are tried and true principles that really do help to develop a higher awareness. And it's based on 3 principles: body, mind, and spirit. So in Sanskrit, the body, mind, and spirit are called Atma. Atma means the self. So we have this self-awareness as the body, and it's our vehicle that's carrying us around, so we have to take care of it. The mind, obviously, is in the juncture between the spirit and the body. So the mind can be developed. It can be purified. It can be refined, obviously. That's why we go to so much trouble in going to school, reading books, doing so many things. So there's particular ways that we can develop depending on what our aspiration is. And that practice is called sadhana. and then finally a spirit. So now on body, the first thing that in the bodily development for spiritual awareness that's recommended, believe it or not, is sleep. And sleep is a real interesting concept because we're not even sure, sleep researchers not even sure why we sleep exactly. It's been quite a bit of research at UC Berkeley on sleep. There's a book about it. But in yoga practice, when you go to bed a little earlier than you're used to, and you learn to get up a little earlier. Earlier means at least before the sun comes up. And the more you go to bed at a certain time and wake up at a certain time and regulate your sleep, and you're careful about not exposing your mind or overstimulating it before you go to sleep, you'll find a great benefit, especially when you get up in the morning and you have some spiritual practices. The other bodily program is eat healthy, because we are what we eat, not just in body and mind, but also in spirit. And third thing is to walk daily, because the body has to move. Some of you are already on exercise programs, whatever it is, but this can be added. But the fact is that it's an age-old way of getting everything flowing in the body and sort of having some time to think. And since sitting is the new smoking, walking, which doesn't require any extra paraphernalia generally, is a good way to keep the body healthy. Mind, wake up to an affirmation. Don't wake up to the 24-hour news cycle. Your mind is very vulnerable when you first wake up in the morning, say the yoga literatures. So the first thing in the morning, when you start, the first thing you say that comes out of your mouth is an aphorism that helps you to focus on the present. And we've recommended one on the website. You can use your own, but we've given some recommended mantra. And then for the mind, greet the day with a map. And that is to know what you're doing. Obviously, we get into a routine, so we kind of think we know where we're going, but the more deliberate we are when we wake up in the morning before we start in knowing what our three main priorities are, the more focused we'll be and the more the mind will be controlled. And the next one is to manage screen time. This is one of the prohibitions. And in this, we recommend that if you're going to use screen time, then be deliberate about why you're going on the screen. Don't just scroll mindlessly, because you can waste a lot of time and it starts to scramble your brain and leave it far adrift in many different places. But if you decide, why am I going on? What am I looking for ahead of time? It avoids your mind getting caught in this endless loop. And finally, for the spirit section in the 21-day challenge, I do mantra meditation. The mantra meditation, mantra is very, very powerful in uplifting the mind and giving us a perspective of our higher self. But in this kind of meditation, you say the mantra out loud so you can hear it, and you listen to the sound, and you keep bringing your mind back to the sound vibration. Next, I mentioned a moment ago, is selfless service. Do some service in which you're not expecting any remuneration. And you'll notice right away, it's miraculous that you just naturally feel happy. You start to feel free. It's counterintuitive because oftentimes the mind thinks like, I have to get something for this. I have to at least get some recognition. So don't take any. Do something every day for selfless service without recognition and see how you feel. And finally, the gratitude journal. This is almost a universal on anybody's list for, spiritual edification. But start by jotting down the things you're grateful for. The mind may resist and say, yeah, but, my life's so messed up. And, what about all my, my 401k and blah, blah, blah. You find the things that you're grateful for right now. And you can start with the most mundane things in your life. Like I'm sitting at a desk right now. Where did it come from? Somebody built it and a tree offered the wood. And, you can get in an infinite gratitude loop, which is a really good place to be. So these are very fundamental points. And you want to say more about the practical aspect, JM?
Sure. Yeah. So the tracker itself is available on the website that can be downloaded and printed, and it can be followed. We are planning to review this on a weekly basis. Our next program is next Friday. So where we will be reviewing, like Vai should be reviewing what are the practices he has followed, and he will share some of the reflection. And we encourage you to join and share your reflection as well.
Yeah, so it's practical. So getting a little off of the philosophical points that I've been making and then coming down to this practical, kind of where the rubber meets the road. You try these things and don't think you have to be perfect at them and don't think you have to do everything, but just think about it and think like, which parts could I do, even if it's a molecule. Don't worry about doing just one molecule of this. Even if it's a tiny molecule, you'll notice that the intentionality behind it and just trying some of it, even if you're not successful the way you think you should be, it doesn't matter. Just focus on these, as many as you can do, and then we can discuss it, because in a group discussion, we'll see that what are the trials and successes of everyone else in the group. And it is very, very powerful to have this practice, the practice of an awareness program every day. So now we'll take some final reflections just before we end the session, and then move into the last part, which is completely voluntary for anyone who wants to stay. We normally at some of the corporate events would have an extra session for a few minutes with mantra meditation. So anyone who wants to stay after on this call, we can go into that experimental stage through our social distancing here and try mantra meditation on Zoom together. Is that okay, JM?
Yes.
So any last comments or reflections from today's meeting?
I have a reflection.
Yes.
The tracker you showed, I liked what you said around every human wants to climb a ladder, right? Because I really found my mind trying to check the boxes right away. And what I realized is that in the collective consciousness, there seems to be so much fear and anxiety buzzing around that even with all of the spiritual practices that I'm going through daily, that I still find myself overcome with anxiety and fear. And reminding myself to be gentle with myself around that has been my practice. Like, it's okay to feel anxious, I'm human, on all of that. But I wonder if you have any other advice for someone who is trying to live in a healthy state and live in a responsible way, yet also continue to live life.
Yeah, well, one thing is the spiritual practices that I've mentioned at the end, especially mantra meditation. It's like an infusion of something that's not from the same plane of consciousness that's creating the fear and anxiety. And this is what mantra actually means. Man means mind, comes from manas, mind, and tra means from the word in Sanskrit chayate, which means to lift you up above it. So, let's just say we're in an ocean of anxiety right now, which is a pretty good description. And all you have to be is an inch above the water. Like if you're in the ocean and you're drowning, you don't have to, be pulled totally out. Even if you're 1 inch above it, you can breathe. We need some oxygen, spiritual oxygen. And the point is, you can get it from the mantra. So it's just like medicine. If you say, and that's sometimes the mantra is described, it's called ashauti. Ashauti means medicine. So if you take medicine, and let's say you trust the doctor, you trust the clinical studies, everything's there, and you say, I'm going to take the medicine. And then you just say, okay, it hasn't worked yet, but I know it's going to work because I'm taking it. There's even a relief, even knowing that you have good medicine. Even before it actually, viscerally affects you, you start to think, yeah, I've got something. It relieves that anxiety, like I'm doing something about it. And so if you practice mantra every day, and what we recommend in the 21-day fitness challenge is that do it consistently. Don't give up because the first few days, it didn't relieve your anxiety or something like that, but just trust the medicine and do it regularly. And the practice is, again, to repeat the mantra, listen to it, and let the medicine act on its own. And the practice is called Sankhya Purvaka, which means numerical strength. Count the number of mantras that you do every day. And I'll show you in the second session, we'll start here at about 1 minute, how to do that. Keep a record of them and be consistent over time. And that's some place where you can tie the horse of your mind, you know, to the proverbial pole so it doesn't just run off again. It's like, good horse, stay here. Let's, you know, wait right here. You're going to be okay. And that's what the mantra is. It gives you a place to tie the mind and you know, calm it down and then actually rise above it. Is that all right? Okay. So so that we don't keep everybody longer than necessary, because I'm assuming that you're all very busy and have places to go and people to meet. Sarah's going, no. Okay. Well, in that case, if there's one more comment, just after the next one, I'll start the session on mantra meditation, and that we can try together. Anybody else have one last comment or reflection on today's topics?
I just want to say that just being here is very relaxing, and you know, you can see where the benefits of just doing it daily can accumulate.
Yes, good. Yeah, and I feel the same way. You know, the fact that we're together and that, you know, we have an opportunity to discuss ways in which to develop our perspective, and that there are, you know, spiritual medicines that you can take to elevate yourself that are very practical. You know, it gives hope. Otherwise, there's a, you know, on the material plane, there's an endless loop. No matter what solution you have to a material problem, a material solution to a material problem, it doesn't quite get it. It doesn't solve it altogether. In fact, there's a saint named Prahlad. He was 5 years old, and you know, he has all these amazing teachings that he gives in this ancient literature called the Srimad Bhagavatam. And then there he says, generally, as far as material solutions go, they usually make things worse due to the law of unintended consequences and other things. Certain kinds of ways we try to fix one problem and then we create, you know, 3 more because of that. And that's why it's important to take time in your life every day to create a sacred space. And part of it is what we're doing right now. It's called satsang. It's to talk about reality at a higher level. It will stick with you. You'll see throughout today, you'll have a different perspective just because we met and we talked about it. And I will too. And we'll feel the strength in being together and discussing it together. And that's the way to move above that ocean I was talking about. Thank you very much. That was great having you. So now we're going to try, of course, Manu is here. She's the head of the japa retreat that happens regularly at her corporation downtown San Francisco. Do you want to say a couple of words, Manu, about the ways in which you've conducted the meditation, mantra meditation workshops at your company?
Yes, thank you for joining. So I think we have the japa circles, like the mantra meditation circles, where we meet up, and I think most of them who come have already experienced one workshop with you. So they get a set of beads, and then using those beads, we do the mantra meditation, and the mantra that we use is 16-word, 32-syllable mantra, which I think Vaisesika will introduce today as well. So we do as a group in a circle, and I feel like most of us benefit gathering up once in 2 weeks, and also having like a separate space where we can catch up with each other. And also I think once this is like an introduction, and then everyone also can have a home practice.
That's a big deal. Yeah. And let me ask you, do the participants in your group, do they like it?
Yes, I think there are a few of them who are here. So
Sarah's going like this. Okay, great. All right. So Mantra meditation. I'll just, this is extra session now. So those of you who have to go and do work or anything else, feel free. I won't feel bad about it. Japa. Japa is a kind of self practice that you can transport anywhere. And interestingly, the ancient yoga scriptures like the Padma Purana, which is a really famous one from thousands of years ago, says that yoga and developing awareness begins with the tongue. The tongue is the gateway to all the other senses. In fact, it's mentioned there that if you can control the tongue, you can control all the other senses. It's like the gateway sense. And so one of the ways in which to control the tongue is by using it to make the sound of the mantra. And the mantra is the point of meditation or the object of meditation. So JM, is there a way to project the mantra onto the screen? You want to put it up there and share or something like that?
Sure. Just give me a second. I'll bring it up soon.
Okay. So when we do mantra or japa, mantra japa or mantra meditation, we generally use some counting method. So there's different ways you can do it. I'll show you a modern means. Here I just happen to have in my pocket because I always carry it with me. Can you see this? I can't see myself now, so I'm not sure if it's showing. Here. This is
we can see it. Yes, thank you.
made in China, and it is a little counter. It's a digital counter. It goes into the thousands, actually. It has a little button on it, and every time I chant a mantra, I will push the button, and then I can count it. So for instance, if I go for a walk somewhere, I bring it with me on my finger, and as I'm walking along, I do my mantras, and then I count them. And then there's another way. There are these beads. These are called japa beads. And these beads have 108. Mine have 108 on them. And then you would use your thumb and middle finger to grasp the beads, or one bead, and then you do one mantra per bead. And in this way, when you do your mantra meditation, you can grasp each bead, and when you do one mantra, then you move to the next, and then you're on number 2, number 3, number 4. So in my case, if I did one mantra per, and I'm not going to go this fast when I'm chanting, I hope. I'm going all the way to the other end, one at a time, and I come back to the head bead, and then I stop, and I turn around, and I go the other way. And now, if I've gone all the way around once, that is what's called one round, and that would be 108 mantras. So let's just say that I was doing a home practice and I wanted to do maybe one round a day. So I do 108 mantras, which would probably take around 7 to 10 minutes, depending on how fast you go and say the mantra. That would be a big deal for a home practice. The third way is to use your hand. And my teacher many years ago showed me how to count on my hands in case I didn't have any other way to count. And it goes like this. 1. Why don't you try this? Everyone hold up your hand. You can go, the thumb goes to the middle section of your ring finger. 1, to the bottom. 2, bottom of your small finger. 3, middle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there you have multiples of 10. You can do multiples of 10 and keep track in that way. So to reiterate, this is called Sankhya Purvaka. In Sanskrit, Sankhya means to count. Purvaka means that you get this strength from being consistent. So in your home practice, count how many mantras, make a goal and say, I'm going to do a certain number of mantras. So let's just say you're going to do 10 mantras a day without fail. Carve out the time. And here's the next phase that can be helpful. I talked about how sometimes I'm walking and I'm chanting. But for my primary practice at home, I sit. And there's three aspects to this: is posture. When you sit a little straighter, it brings your whole mental system to attention. And I see some of you straightening up now. And as soon as you straighten up for an interview, the interviewer starts to think, oh, this person is very serious. And when you yourself straighten up, then your mind starts to think, oh, this is something serious. And then pronunciation. Pronounce the mantra clearly with your tongue so that you're actually saying each one of the syllables. And this engages your tongue. And then listen very carefully. And the third part is prayer. Say it as a kind of a way, the best way I can describe this to create this mood is like, I need help. You know, I'm open to some intervention here. And if you say it in that mood, sort of putting it out there as, please, I'm helpless, bring some help. And you're saying it in that way, you'll find that it really opens you up to the power of the mantra. So those are the three P's, which are pronunciation, posture, pronunciation, and prayer. And then the next principle is to just be aware that you're chanting. Sometimes we can do something and we're not even aware we're doing it. We just do it and then our mind runs off and our tongue's still doing it. For instance, you can be reading a book and go through a whole paragraph and then realize that you were thinking about paying your taxes rather than absorbing what's in the paragraph. And this is the nature of distraction. So in the mantra, be aware that you're chanting and keep coming back to the awareness that you're chanting. And it doesn't have to be any profound practice other than this. And that is just bringing your awareness back to the sound of the mantra. And remember, I'm chanting right now. And you'll find that that's a very important a mindfulness practice that will have great benefits throughout the day. So those are some of the principles. And before we try it, do you have any questions about the chanting itself? Anyone? Okay, then. Are you ready to put the mantra up?
Yeah.
And I'll tell a little bit about the mantra. This mantra comes from an ancient yoga text called the Upanishads. And in this Upanishad, this mantra was given, some say it's hundreds of thousands of years old. And this mantra has been used by yogis for millennia. So it has three words only, Hare, Krishna, and Rama. And Hare means the energy of our original divine source. Krishna means the attractive feature, means it's beyond the shadow of this material world, beyond darkness. It means all light and beauty. And Rama means spiritual happiness, the source of all actual happiness. So the mantra is pronounced like this: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That's one mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It's symmetrical. Every word has 2 syllables, and 16 words, 32 syllables. So let your mind go to the mantra as you pronounce it, and you can also look at the words on the screen and keep bringing your eyes and your listening power back to the mantra as you chant it. So now I'm going to count on my beads, and we're going to try to do together up to about let's do like 54 mantras together. Candace, does that sound okay? Okay. All right. So what we'll do is we're all on mute. except for me, I think. And then we'll just say the mantra to yourself and stop when you see me stop, and then we'll take a few reflections. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Just sit for 30 seconds and feel that the vibration has gone into your mind, into your heart. And whatever goes into the ears ends up in the bay of your heart. And the vibration of the mantra will naturally do its work like medicine. Most medicine you either take intravenously or you take orally. But this you take through the ear. And then it goes into the heart. And from the heart, we develop our perspective, our emotions are formed. And there's a purification process that takes place from the mantra. This is the very strong proclamation of all the ancient yoga texts. And there's much written about it by yogis and bhakti practitioners throughout the ages who have described the effects of chanting. So now we'll just come back for a second into the group and see if there's any reflections or questions from the chanting session. Like reflection means, did your mind run away and did you noticeably bring it back? Or was it something that you felt took you away from the waves of anxiety, or did they increase when you started chanting? What was your experience?
I don't have a problem sharing my opinion, as you
Okay.
can see, the third time I talk. But after I repeated it a few times, then I noticed that I was then listening to, or just trying to listen as well. And that kind of brought me deeper into it, and it became easier and more enjoyable as it was going.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really like what you said about trying to listen. And oftentimes we don't notice the way we're taking in sensory input from the world. It just happens. But when you're doing japa meditation, it's a time when you can be very aware of how you're processing things. And you can also be aware of the fact that you can be doing something without listening to it, especially when your mind's in anxiety. It keeps going, yes, but, you know, something else, something else. And then it's your opportunity to actually bring your mind back, bring your mind back, bring your mind back, and be aware that you're chanting. Thank you for sharing. Let's have a few more. What was your experience? What were your challenges? And if you have any question.
I can go next.
Yes.
So when I started, I was, you know, my mind was saying that, just for an experience, I was feeling that, having everyone together online is different than doing it remotely. My mind was again giving me these thoughts, but then actually when I kept bringing the focus back, actually I felt like this was the best chanting.
Nice. Thank you. So you're saying at first you were thinking that it's different from when you sit together in the meditation room at your company, all in a circle, and then you started, when you became more aware of the mantra and that everyone else is doing it online here, you sort of felt that same experience, or you said it was even better?
Yes.
Well, that's good. Okay, great. What else? Take any insights you have, because they're very valuable.
I like
Yes.
bounding away.
Whoever's speaking up, you were there and then it dropped off. Okay, well, we're sure. Yeah, go ahead.
So when we started, it was good, and then I got into this anxiety mode. When is it going to get over, and will I be able to focus? And I have this tendency, like when I start something, I just want to quickly finish it, and the same thing kind of crept in. And then I stopped chanting, and I just listened to you, like the earlier gentleman said, and that helped me to kind of stay focused for the next few minutes.
Okay, good. Thank you for sharing that. That's really important information, because it's normal for the mind to take off and jump back into the ocean of anxiety. And part of the practice of meditation, the discipline, is then bringing it back out into the mantra. It's the place, it's a place above the ocean where you can actually take shelter, and you keep doing that and practicing and see how it feels. The latest video that I think I just released is about this, that there's the flow of time where the mind is thinking, when's this going to be over? How long is this going to be? We're aware of the fact that there's a beginning and an end. There is a point called absorption or samadhi, where you no longer become aware of the time factor. And this is where most of the spiritual advancement and realization takes place. And so even if you can get in that space for just one mantra a day, or every week you can have that experience, or even once a month you can have that experience, it will sustain you, because it's not the usual course of the mind. The usual course of the mind is to be swept away. Okay, let's hear a couple more, because these are good, really good. Go ahead and share if you chanted along and you had any experience at all, or have a question you want to ask.
I'll speak up. I ended up getting very, my mouth ended up getting very tired partway through. So I ended up just kind of listening instead, and just kind of listening to how the flow of it changed. It became more, less individual words and more like a song.
Nice, nice.
But, yeah. Yeah, so I had a very hard time kind of getting back on board with actually speaking out loud. Just I found that I was tired.
Yeah, good
So.
feedback. And just the exercise itself of being aware how you feel and what the experience is, you know, this is the practice. You're really getting in touch with, you know, where your mind's going, what its preferences are, and things like that. And this kind of practice, when you're doing it on a regular basis, it starts to train the mind and the senses in a way that has a systemic effect on your life. And the repetition of the mantra, there's an instruction given in a book that's about 500 years old called the Upadeshamrita. Upadesh means advice, and Amrita means nectar, so it's called the nectar of advice. And in it, it talks about this chanting, and it says, it compares it to a kind of medicine that's taken when somebody has jaundice. Jaundice is a disease that your bile makes, your body's making too much bile, which is a very bitter substance, and everything tastes bitter. You actually turn yellow. And so when you take the medicine, which is sugarcane juice, then it tastes bitter, and you feel like, oh, I don't like this. But then the author of the book says, but keep taking the medicine, and as you're getting cured, then you'll taste the sweetness. So he says the same thing with the mantra. It has its own sweetness, but in the beginning, to me, it tastes like this doesn't taste very good. So he says, just keep taking it, because then you're going to get to a point where you go, oh, I think that tasted good. And sometimes there's a delayed reaction. Oftentimes when we do this kind of meditation, in the moment, you're not experiencing anything profound, but when you walk away from it, you'll notice, or it'll come back and repeat on you later, and you'll notice, oh, something went in there that was not common. And it's just that observation that you'll notice if you do this on a regular basis, that it starts to have a systemic effect on you, and you'll notice that it's kind of like medicine. JM, any comments about timing and so forth? Because as you know, if you leave me to my own devices, I'll just keep going here. I think we should let everybody off to their own races here.
Yes, that was a great session. And if there are any questions, feedback, comments, please do send across, both through the email or through website. We'll be eager to take them into account for our next session plan scheduled for next week.
Yeah, and there should be, you know, if any of you want to look into the 21-day challenge and just try it out. And again, don't think there's any obligation. You don't have to fill in every blank, but if you become aware of it and see what you can do, then it'll be one of the topics that we bring up when we meet next time, and we'll be putting that out there when we get together. That can be a jumping off point. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for joining in. It's really nice to be together, and we'll be as much as I can from this little perch I have here. I'll be checking in and trying to keep us all together so we can keep this vibration going, and from the vibration we can develop a little perspective, and also we can hopefully spread it to other people as well. I thank you very, very much for taking your valuable time. It was really, really an honor to be with you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Always keep the transcendental vibration going, and remember, where attention goes, energy flows. Thank you. See you all soon.
Natchery Armarman, Natchery Armarman, Natchery Armarman, Natchery Armarman, hey, Natchery Armarman, Natchery Armarman, Natchery Armarman, Natchery Armarman.